You know what this means? I finally got some new trainers. So if you've been before, come on in, take a seat, you know what to do. And if you are new to my channel, hello, my name's Lucy. I've been on a running and weight loss journey since February 2020. Right at the beginning of my journey, I weighed 230 pounds. I couldn't run for more than 30 seconds at a time. I really wanted to lose weight and I really wanted to become a marathoner. That was a dream of mine at the time that I never thought was physically, mentally, emotional, just possible at all. I looked online to try and find someone who'd been in the position I had been, turned their life around and became the marathoner that I could only dream of. Unfortunately, I couldn't find that relatable, honest runner. The people I did find were super knowledgeable, super athletic, super motivational, but they just weren't relatable. I just couldn't find that one person who I could just see myself in. Cutting a long story short, I've run a lot of miles, I've lost a lot of weight, and I have now completed 2 marathons. So now I'm in a position that I never thought I could dreamt of being in. I've decided to become the YouTuber that I needed to find way back then. I'm not here to give you the science. I'm not here to PT you into a position where you need to be. I am literally here to be a friend, to be open and honest with the struggles I'm going through in the hopes that you can relate to me and we can go through this together. If you think this is the kind of content that you need or you might enjoy, hit that subscribe button, come along, become a virtual running buddy. And if you do enjoy this video, drop me a thumbs up because that wouldn't go amiss. But let's get into today's video. I need to tell you about my new trainers. Now, my old trainers, the New Balance 1080s, I have been running in them for a long time. If you'd have seen my last video, I ran a 15 miler, and after that run, I realised it's gone on too long now. These needed replacing probably a couple months ago, if I'm being honest. I've just absolutely ruined them. They are dead and gone. I even said it in the video, these are done with now. When it comes to buying new trainers, I'm always delaying. I'm always putting it off because it is a big purchase. It can be quite expensive. So the thing is, I wanted to find the right trainer. I have a local running store that I've never been to, unbelievably. Went in there and I had an analysis done where they record your running and they help you choose the right trainer for you. Now, the process normally involves getting on a treadmill and running for about a minute. I didn't do that because they didn't have a treadmill, but there was a path. So I ran and he filmed me running up, turned around, ran back, and then he filmed me and we looked back at the footage together, slowed down. First, he had me run in a neutral shoe. Then the running expert who I was with analyze how I was landing, and he looks for any misalignments in the ankle and or the knees. Then he recommended shoe type based on my foot shape, the terrain that I'm going to be running in with them, and my running goals. The trainer that he recommended for me and the way that I was running on his analysis, the carbon runner in the front, as I'm a 4-foot runner, and he recommended stable / neutral or balance as a type of trainer. Now, he also mentioned that my New Balance trainers that I was running in, the drop was too much. Now, I didn't know any of this before, so I'm just going to tell you what I was told. The drop is measured in millimeters, and it's the difference in the height from the front to the back of the shoe. So if the front of the shoe is 20 millimeters of material under the forefoot and 26 millimeters of material under the heel, then that drop will be 6 millimeters, which actually is the amount that he said that I needed. The trainers that I ended up choosing were the Ultra trainers, or Altra. There was about 6 trainers that I tried. They all had the same, they were all the same type of trainer with roughly the same millimeters difference. These ones were 6 millimeters different, and these ones are actually a wide fit, and they were really, really comfortable. I tried all of them on and I just kept eliminating the ones that I didn't want. Very, very hard to choose, actually. There wasn't a lot in it, to be fair. He did mention as well that you should go half a size up in your running trainer, and I've been wearing the wrong size. I didn't know this at all. I had no idea. In a normal shoe, I'm between a 5 and a 6, depending on the brand, depending on the store. So I've been getting my trainers in 5.5, 6, that sort of, you know, the same sort of size that I would normally wear in like fashion shoes. But he said I should be wearing a size 7. As soon as he said that and I tried all the 7s and I was running in the 7s, even just for that little bit, it made a difference. Yeah, it felt a lot more roomy, a lot more comfortable. So the Ultra Provision 6 was the final choice and the ones that I actually went for in the end. They cost me I think it was £117. I think they were 130, but my husband got a military discount, so that helps. And yeah, I took them out on my first run yesterday just to give them a test out, just to see if they really were the ones, you know? My first mile done in my new trainers, and so far so comfy. So far so good. My legs are a bit tired, but let's be honest, that's because I set off a bit too quick. I've slowed it right down now. I'm running at about 11-minute miles now. I was doing a sub 10. Maybe it's the trainers getting me excited, but yeah, really good so far. Just over 3 miles in, and my feet are feeling a little bit tingly. They're not numb. They don't feel like they're going to go numb, but they just feel a little bit tingly. They're a little bit achy. I'm not too sure if that was to be expected. I wasn't expecting them to feel perfect, but just over 3 miles in, and yeah, tingly. Down the side of my feet, I had a bit of achiness, but that's kind of eased off. And really at the tops of my feet, I feel a little bit achy, but do you know what? Not bad. Not bad is my review. A little over a mile later from when I last spoke to you, and I feel really comfortable again. Maybe it's just the fact that they're new shoes. They just feel a bit tingly, don't I? But the tingling's gone and they feel fine. My feet feel absolutely fine. They just feel like I'm running, you know? Well, you know. I'm glad I decided to do a 10k distance on this run. I think that was a good amount of distance for me to actually find out if these were good trainers or not, because I think it takes, you know, the first couple of miles for me especially to get into the swing of things, and for me to actually feel good and I feel like if the run's going to be good or not. I felt very, very good. My feet are very, very comfortable in these shoes. Really, really happy. But again, the first run in them, so all could change in like a longer distance run. I don't know, if I'd have carried on maybe another 5 to 10 miles, it could have been a very different story. But no, I think 10k just to test them out is a really good distance, because I did start to feel really good in the end, and I do feel like I could keep running, which is a good sign. So yeah, good start. I haven't ran in them again since. I only ran in them yesterday. I do think a 10k distance was a really, really good option for me, or a good choice for me to test these out, because the first 3 miles was uncomfortable, but I don't know if I could just put that down to the fact it was the first 3 miles. If you've been running, you'd probably relate to the first 3 miles of a 5k is the worst. That sort of vibe. I tend to, if I'm doing a long run, I do tend to suffer a little bit in the beginning. I think that's, you know, down to me, not necessarily down to the shoes, because, you know, picking up the pace and stuff. But after that, I felt very, very comfortable. And if I compare the first 10k that I did in these to the first 10k of the 15 miler, it was a world of a difference. I felt awful on that run, and I think the trainers just really magnified and made me feel worse than I needed to feel. It was like being on a bad run, but also having bad trainers. If I'd have eliminated the bad trainers, the bad run wouldn't have been as bad. Bad. So I am actually loving these so far. I will give you another update further down the line. Maybe I'll do another update after a long run, maybe like a 20 miler or something. I mean, if you're hiding any secrets, they will come out in 20 miles, surely. But these, at the moment, brilliant. Really, really happy with them. They felt great. I felt like I could keep going after. I felt like I could keep running after doing the 10k, which is always a good sign, isn't it? So Yeah, brilliant. But guys, let me know in the comments below, please, 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 what trainers do you wear? Do you stick to a brand? Have you ever had an analysis done? I would recommend going and get it done. If you are feeling self-conscious, please don't worry. You're not running for long at all. I was lucky in the sense that I was the only one there. There was no one else in the store. So maybe go on a really, really quiet day when there's no one around. The running expert who was watching how I was running had no judgment at all. He didn't put me down. He didn't make me feel bad. I know that it would, depend on who you're with. If you feel like you're comfortable and confident to go ahead to a running store and have an analysis done, definitely go and do it. I would actually recommend. Because I didn't go there to have the analysis. I went there to shop for shoes, and I'm very, very glad that he gave me that option and I took it, because I'm very happy with my choice. But let me know in the comments below, what trainers do you wear? What brand is your favourite? Are you brand loyal? Because I'm not when it comes to trainers. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys soon for some more updates. Bye guys.